Everyone, I am Trapti Parekh, student of Jain Anand Vyas University, Jodhpur. Currently, I am working as a legal intern in Lexis and Company. In this video, I will talk about wrongful restraint and wrongful confinement. Wrongful restraint and wrongful confinement is defined under section 339 and 340 of Indian Penal Code. Before we start to learn the concept of wrongful restraint and wrongful confinement, first we understand what is wrongful. Wrongful means an act which is unfair, unjust, negligent and unlawful. In simple word, we can say that it includes an act which is unlawful or unauthorized on any act of the nature which amounts to a civil wrong. Now, what is wrongful restraint? Wrongful restraint is defined under section 339 of Indian Penal Code. Section 339 of Indian Penal Code says that whoever voluntarily obstruct any person so as to prevent that person from proceeding in any direction in which that person has right to proceed is said wrongfully restrain that person. In simple word, if any person voluntarily prevent another person to proceed or to go from any direction which he has right to go, then that person wrongfully restrain the another person. There are some this section has includes some exceptions that if a person in a good faith do that act and in a lawful manner obstruct the another person, as he obstruct from his private way or land or water, then it does not amount to wrongful restraint. Now let us understand wrongful restraint with an example. A is walking on a public road on which he has right to pass. Now B obstruct his path despite knowing that he had no right to stop his path. Now A was prevented from passing and B can be said to have wrongfully restrained A. There are some essentials of wrongful restraint which include first, that there was an obstruction. Second, that the obstruction prevented the complainant from proceeding in any direction. Third, that the person and complainant so proceeding must have a right to proceed in the direction concerned. The main objective of this section is to ensure that the freedom of person is protected. When a person has a right to proceed in a particular direction, then the law must ensure that such right is available to the person. And even if is there any unlawful obstruction, then it is deemed to be wrongful restraint. It is neither necessary that the obstruction cause must be physical, nor is the presence of accused person for the restraint to the wrongful under this section. Now, what are the punishment of wrongful restraint? The punishment of wrongful restraint is defined under section 341 of Indian Penal Code, which includes with a simple imprisonment for a term which may extend to 1 month, or with fine, or which may be extend to 500 rupees, or both. In case of Shobha Rani versus the King, the landlord was accused of preventing his tenant, who was the tenant, from using the bathroom. By stopping the tenant from using something that he had the right to use, the landlord was committed the act of wrongful restraint under section 339. Now, what is wrongful confinement? Wrongful confinement is defined under section 340 of Indian Penal Code, which says whoever wrongfully restrain any person in such a manner as to prevent that person from proceeding beyond certain circumscribing limits is said to have committed the offense of wrongful confinement. Now, let us understand wrongful confinement with an illustration. Radhika causes Anamika to go within a wall space and lock Anamika in. Anamika is prevented from proceeding in any direction beyond the circumscribing line of the wall, and so Radhika was wrongfully confined Anamika. Now, what are the essential ingredients of wrongful confinement? The first essential ingredient is the accused should have wrongfully restrained the complainant, and the second is such wrongful restraint was to prevent the complainant from proceeding beyond certain circumscribing limits beyond which he or she has the right to proceed. The punishment of wrongful confinement is covered under section 342 that whoever wrongfully confine any person shall be punished with imprisonment of either description for a term which may extend to 1 year or a fine of thousand rupees or both. Now, what are the differentiate between wrongful restraint and wrongful confinement? Wrongful restraint prevents a person from proceeding in a direction in which that person has right to proceed, and in a wrongful confinement it keeps a person within a certain circumscribing limit. Wrongful restraint is not a very serious offense and is punished with lesser punishment, and wrongful confinement is more serious offense and is punishable with severe punishment than wrongful restraint. Wrongful restraint is only a partial suspension of one's liberty, and wrongful confinement is total suspension of liberty beyond circumscribing limits. So here it is all about wrongful restraint and wrongful confinement. I hope you liked my video. Please like, subscribe and comment. Thank you for watching.